What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Farming Simulator. Today we are starting our $0 survival challenge. With that being said, we gotta start cutting some trees down, and let's figure out where we go and take wood. Wood. Where is it? Must be at the very bottom. Yep, there it is. Wood. The sawmill. Which is where? Oh, real close. Sweet. So we're gonna get going on cutting some trees down, and we'll get them all loaded up and however we need to do it.
I was just a kid when I met you, honey. Working on my daydreams. Down bed wishing you'd come and save me. If only I'd have a time machine back then, I'd see us dancing in the kitchen night. No one thought we could ever.
Alright, so we got that tree. I was trying to figure out how to do everything still. It's been a long time since I've done any sort of forestry work in Farm Sim. So, I did speed all that up to save y'all from watching the struggles. But hopefully, if I remember right, oops. So let's enter, detach, pull the rope to this guy, attach it. And get this guy nice close to us. And then detach. Let's grab it again. Let's go to this tree and attach. Attach another tree. That one. Alright, let's pull this thing in a little bit more. On a lift. And then let's take these to the sawmill. If we can do it this way, I'd rather do it this way than have to load everything on that trailer. Which means we could make our first little bit of money. Except this tractor does not like doing this. They're not pulling very straight either. Set the cruise because it's going to be a minute. Alright, well, we'll get this over here, and then we will be right back. Alright, we got $5 just from those two trees. And I figured out that when you kind of lift them up higher, it actually works a whole lot better if you pull them all the way into the tractor. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut down probably about 10 trees and then haul them all out. So enjoy this time lapse of us doing that.
Didn't know time
Right, I think we got all these trees doctored up now. So let's go ahead and grab the winch. And we're going to hook these two up at the bases. Go ahead, pull it in a little bit. Get it closer, there we go. Curious if we can hook 3 trees up together. Too heavy. Okay. Well, let's get in the tractor. We're just going to pull this thing out to Timbuktu. Try and get these trees free. And it's kind of working. I said kind of. We're going to get a running start now. We're just going to launch these things. And that did not work. Alright, so I guess let's detach those. We will grab these ones that are readily available. Actually, to detach, we want to pull this one in a little bit. Alright, detach. Well, this is easier said than done, I will say that. Alright, let's haul these. And then we're just gonna keep hauling 2 at a time. So it'll be a hot minute to get all these up there, but we'll get it done.
We look to the mountains. We don't care if it's only a dream. Nothing is really what it seems anyway. Now little by little, in the twilight's gentle flow, in the dance of fading light we grow. And all the warnings, when you wanna be loved by everyone, you get fooled by anyone so easily. I'm lost. You say you're tired, so am I. But without you, I'm lost. I'm lost. Yeah, we can walk on water.
Alright, we got majority of them. I think there's 2 or 3 back there. Let's see what we get for these. Another 5,500. That ain't bad. So, what we are going to allow in this series is the ability to rent stuff or lease stuff. So, let's say we need a stump grinder or like a mulcher or something like that to get rid of stumps, we can purchase that. We will allow that just because if we don't, well, it's going to take a while. But we just have to have the money to be able to do so, which currently we don't. So it's going to be a lot of, let's see. Max weight. Okay, well, we gotta haul these two. And then, we can get that last one. Might cut another tree down just so it's not just one tree that we gotta bring. But we're gonna need quite a bit of money because we want to get a planter, a plow, those kinds of things. Which I don't remember. I do have quite a few mods in here, so I have some cheaper stuff like this chisel plow, for instance, or like one of these case seeders. So it definitely is doable. But we also have to clear enough ground to be able to do so. Which is what we're working on. But, yeah, I don't know how long this series is going to be. But if you do catch me over on Twitch, you will be seeing the Highlands Fishing DLC in action. That is been a lot of fun, and yeah, we're still like farming over there, but soon hopefully we'll be getting into the actual fishing part of that DLC, or the fish farming, fish feeding, all that fun stuff. Let's drop these two. Let's run over everything in the process. And then we are going to cut one more down just so we have a, just so we can carry two with us. I don't know which one it's going to be. Probably a big one, because those big ones bring in a lot of money. I guess we will pluck this one. Right here. I'm on controller, so I'm still getting used to all of the right buttons. So don't mind me. Alright, before we strip it, I want to get it out of the woods so we can see what we're dealing with. Oops, see, I do that every time. Come on. Don't get hung up. Sweet. Alright, let's go ahead and pull it in here. I think we can leave it attached while we do this, but we'll find out. Looks like it. That's just a bush. Alright, let's get hooked up to this other one and get this to the sawmill. Just gonna pull it because I want it to be as even as possible. That's honestly pretty darn good. There we go. That's like the best one we've done so far. But I'm not sure when this episode will be coming out. I'm gonna say Monday. We'll try and do Monday, Wednesday, Friday with this series. But we'll see kind of what, see how it goes. But if you would like to see just a normal Let's Play without the survival aspect, be sure to let me know. I got a big American project I'm working on that we start like in the 90s and work our way up through the years. Just gotta wait for a few more mods to come out. We got a combine, which is nice. We got plenty of tractors. This tractor is actually one of them that I would be using in that series. But let's see what we get for this. Almost 10 grand. Okay, so let's go in here real quick. Let's look at stump grinders and a mulcher, maybe. If I had the Avant, that would be nice, but we don't. So we'd have to go with this guy, which would be 1,300. What's this higher purchasing? Mount to deposit, lengthen years. Okay, so that's another option. We could use that hiring purchasing stuff. Now mulchers. I think, well, we don't have enough horsepower for that. So we won't be able to do that. So here's the question. Because for combines, we will probably go with, wherever it went, this guy right here. Just for now, starting out. Either this one or the Massey. Honestly, probably the Massey, because, well, it's cheaper, so. For some reason, it looks like you can harvest corn with a grain head. That's weird. Definitely would not be doing that. But we could buy this now. But then our problem is we don't have a trailer yet. Could do this higher purchasing thing. %10 down. Go with option 2. We'll just buy it just so we have it. Header we're just going to buy outright. And then we need to look at the plows. That needs 130 horsepower. I think our tractor has that. But we'll do the same thing here. And then the seeder. Now, do we want to go Case or John Deere? They're the exact same thing. Are all tires? No, just that one. We'll do the same thing. Alright, so now we have all that. Never looked at a trailer. Looks like about, well, you can get that one, this one for 4,000. I forgot I had all these. Maybe that will be our deal then, because we could probably use this for multiple things. Yeah, we could. Just have to reconfigure it. Okay, buy that. Alright, well, let's go ahead, let's cut a few more trees down, and then, next episode, we are probably going to start plowing and getting a little section ready for some crops. Just don't know where that's going to be quite yet. Another thing I would like to do is come in here to this guy. And I just want gravel. Because I want to kind of make a path. And then cut all the trees in this path. We'll just have it kind of go right there. And then all of these trees will get cut down. Which we'll probably just do now, because why not? But yeah, we're going to get these cut up, and then as you can tell, we will have to rent a stump grinder to clear this area out of all the stumps, so there's that as well. But yeah, we're going to get these cut down, and then we will be back.
All the right words, words from your mouth, holding me tight, saying I'm all yours, but I'm feeling my gut. It doesn't feel right. I see in your eyes. Tell me no lie, 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 lie. Tell me no lies. Tell me no lie, 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 lie. Tell me no lies. Tell me no lie, 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 lie. Tell me no lies. Tell me no lie, 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 lie. Let's start the fire. Let's start the fire. Let's start the fire. Baby, I'm in 100%. It's been a year, but you struggle to keep pace. Done everything right. My heart is a mess. Now you need to talk. Tell me no lie, 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 lie. Tell me no lies. Tell me no lie, 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 lie. Tell me no lies. Tell me no lie, 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 lie. Tell me no lies. Tell me no lie, 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 lie. Let's start the fire. Let's start the fire. Let's start the fire.
Alright, well, I don't know how we did it, but we got 4 trees hooked up on this one winch point. And, well, it's working for now. Hopefully it keeps working. But yeah, like we said earlier, next episode I plan on, or I should say we plan on plowing some ground up and getting some crops in the ground. Now I'm going to keep the seasonal growth on, so we have to be smart about what we plant. And right now we can plant canola. And only canola. Next month we can plant wheat, canola, or barley. So either way, we are not going to plant in the month of August. It's going to be in September. But that also means we need to get some field work done fairly quick. So we will be able to do that. This thing does not want to pull these very well. It's struggling, but this has a lot of weight behind this tractor, so I am not too surprised. Let's see, will we be able to climb these? Realistically, no. But well, I guess let's sell wood. There we go. Now we can pull them in here. 4,000 for those two. What are we gonna get for these ones? Only 2,000. Well, that was a waste. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for today. If you did enjoy today's episode, don't forget to hit that like button. And while you're down there, might as well hit the subscribe button. We're really close to 500 subscribers, and I do plan on doing a farm sim giveaway once we hit 500 subs. So when we do that is when our giveaway will happen. But until then, thanks for watching, and until next time, deuces.
I've been alone too long. Gotta learn how to walk with my shadow. I've been so low in my lane till you showed up out of nowhere. Damn, now I got a halo. So keep up, I'm saying, but they